What's going on, guys? The Demigod back on Demigod ENT. Today I'm bringing you another episode reaction. So today we're going to get into a brand new episode 4 for the Wheel of Time Origins. Now, I have explained it plenty of times over the past few Wheel of Time Origins videos. However, for those who don't already know, just a quick little introduction. They pretty much release these animated shorts alongside each episode that's being released for the Wheel of Time, the full duration, hour-long episodes. They release a little animated short that goes along with it, and it's little bonus content on the Prime Video platform. I think it's pretty cool. A lot of y'all do too. And without further ado, like I said, we have reacted to the past few Wheel of Time Origin videos. For instance, you can check out my episode 3, The Greatest Warder. I believe the episode's called Reaction right here. Reacted and reviewed that, and then also we've reacted and reviewed the entire Wheel of Time series as a whole up to right now, which is episode 5. Of course, I'm going to continue to drop the full duration episodes, weekly as they drop, and then also these coexisting with it. So with that being said, guys, enough talking. That was our introduction there. Let's go ahead and jump on into episode 4. This episode is titled Saidar, Saidin, Stone, I believe is how you pronounce it. So without further ado, let's check this out together. Let's see what they got for us in this episode. Let's get into this. Let's go.
Born in the spine of the world, its waters flow almost entirely unimpeded, until it finds itself here, when the island of Tarvalon splits the mighty river Erin into two halves.
Okay.
Thousands of years ago, long before the walls of our great city were raised by Ogier hands, there existed a great era of humanity. The Age of Legends was a time of advancement.
Whoa.
Philosophy, science, technology. What little knowledge survived the breaking alludes to incredible progress.
That was a really cool shot, the way they did that, how she put some sort of, I don't know, light beam in the water using whatever power she has, and then with the reflection of the water, it then, like, I don't know, it kind of pans down while also panning up into the city, and you see this kind of city that represents something today. I mean, very advanced, as we can see here, and that's just very interesting. I love when fantasy includes stuff like this, so let's continue here.
Society benefited through true collaboration as female and male Aes Sedai worked together with each half of the one power.
Okay, so not to pause too much, I know I just literally paused, but as we mentioned there, male and female Aes Sedai. I believe in my last episode I was calling like Wisdom's Aes Sedai. I was kind of mixing them up as I was going through it. These episodes drop pretty late, and a lot of thoughts go through my head, a lot of information processing. So if you were confused on that, for those who watched my last episode, that is why. But thanks for those who cleared that up. But anyway, not to continue with too much pausing here.
Saidar and Saidin, woman and man, halves of the whole. Two paths from the same source, the true source. When men touch Saidin, it's wild and unwieldy, a raging torrent resisting. And after the Dark One corrupted Saidin, the madness is unavoidable.
Okay.
Tainted upstream, the two cannot be separated. When women touch the true source with Saidar, we surrender and guide. In its gentleness, we find its infinite power. To master these waters will take time and practice. My daughters, let us begin. Empty yourself of your thoughts. The only thing in your mind is the bud of the flower.
Now, of course, we're going to talk about this afterwards.
Just every detail, every vein.
There's not much left here.
Every curve. Feel it, know it. You and the bud are one.
Okay. Roll the title card. And there we go. All right, guys, that was episode 4 of the World Time Origins. Saidin, Saidar, and Stone, I believe is how you say it. I might have said those backwards. Maybe it's Saidin, Saidar, and Stone. Either way, I felt like this episode was actually pretty good, pretty solid. Of course, these coexist with the other episodes that are dropping. So pretty much episode 4 of the World Time Origins coexists with episode 4 of the World Time, like the regular series, right? So with this here, this provides a lot of back information, a lot of backstory for what I deem to be one of the most important episodes in the show. In my opinion, the best episode in the show so far, episode 4 of the World Time. And the reason why this is so important, of course, it kind of teaches us about like how male and female energy works in this world, and that's extremely interesting to me. I love the way that they conceptualize this inside of this short here, inside of this animation here. I love the difference between the Saidin and the Saidar, one being male, one being female, and tapping into those two different source energies. Again, they're talking about a lot of stuff that could even relate to real life, you know, even mixed in with this fantasy. But back to what I was saying here, tapping into those two male energies, like a really like a pure feminine source, a pure masculine source almost, I want to say. And when males tap into that, you know, pure masculine energy, it's easy for the dark ones to take them over. It's easy for them to turn more towards the dark side, which is why it's now forbidden inside of the show, which we've seen with episode 1 and episode 4 and episode 5 even, where we've seen, of course, they lock the dragon in the cage. And then of course, with that whole thing there, it explains why the dragon, the false dragon, not the real dragon, was so insane and so, like, I don't know, murderous inside of episode 4. And man, this was a really good episode for the World Time Origins. I believe it provided plenty of backstory, wonderful world building, and again, I think this aligns pretty well with episode 1 and 2. Episode 3 was kind of like the backdrop for these Origins episodes. But anyway, guys, those are my thoughts on this episode. I feel like I give a pretty good thoughts on my take here. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section down below. If you don't know why I do here on Demigod ET, I do show the reactions, show reactions, movie reviews, movie news, and unboxing videos. So if you're interested in that, in the right place, man, hit subscribe, hit the like button, show this video some love, and drop multiple videos down the channel so you can expect out of me. If you don't already know, I am the Demigod, the chosen one here on Demigod ENT, and I'm out of this thing, man. I appreciate y'all for watching with me. More videos coming soon. Stay tuned. Peace.